amazing.
What?
You've just been overtaken by a snail. I think I could have grown these baked beans in the time I've been waiting.
Oh, no, you couldn't.
How do you know?
Because I am the chairman of the British Baked Bean Growers Association.
Hang about. This is a dream, isn't it?
Oh, no, it isn't.
Not for me.
Oh, no, it isn't.
I'm asleep. This is a dream. I want it to end. Bloody hell. Oh, no, not again. Water. Oh. Oh.
Morning. Sleep well?
No.
Jolly good. Join me for my Sunday breakfast. I'm having a kipper.
You don't say. I did actually notice from the smell. But then people in Edinburgh probably noticed from the smell. Cats in Calais are stowing away on ferries to get here.
Dear, we are tetchy this morning. Had that same dream again, did you?
Yes. It's been almost exactly the same every night for a week. The same supermarket queue. I don't know what it means.
Probably that you're off your trolley.
Don't mention trolleys, it's driving me mad. I can't sleep properly, can't eat, can't work.
So, no change there. What's this, then? The Interpretation of Dreams by Freud. What are you reading that rubbish for?
Try and help me work out what the dream's about.
Queuing in a supermarket, by the sound of it.
But he thinks dreams represent something else. So, you see, a supermarket could be life or the womb or something.
Oh, yeah, of course. I often wander down gateways and think, here I am, nipping into the womb for another packet of fish fingers. You sure this isn't just a load of cobblers? I mean, why a womb?
Freud seems to think that most of our subconscious thoughts are directed towards sex. A bit like you before you go down the over-60s disco.
Him, he was a sex maniac, though, wasn't he?
Not exactly.
Well, he was an Austrian, that's the same thing.
Does it?
Yeah, typical Austrian. They all wear leather shorts, they dance around slapping each other's bottoms, and then they turn around and tell us we've got the sex problems.
I'll blame Julie Andrews.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. You sure you don't fancy a kipper? Full of calcium, good for the brain.
Hasn't done a lot of good for yours.
Well, I'm not the basket case. Ow! Oh. Listen to those bloody builders. What are they up to?
Building?
All that noise. All that mess. I'm not standing for it. I'm inviting old Pete Webber over.
What good will he do? He's almost blind.
Exactly. I'm hoping that he'll trip over something. Something like that pile of corrugated iron they left behind, and then I'll report them to the health and safety. Just hope they haven't given him his blind dog yet.
God! You'll soon be out with your bread knife slashing the tyres on their lorries.
No, I won't. The rubber's far too tough.
Ted, you keep this up, they'll put you behind bars.
You mean in an old people's home? That's where they want me. Like that place down next to the library, Stalag Sunnyvale. Full of the old, the mad and the incontinent. You don't know what it's like.
I've seen the House of Lords on TV.
Do you know how desperate they are in there? They not only watch Neighbours, they watch the repeats as well. Frightens me, Shelley. Going somewhere strange.
Well, I'm not saying give in. I'm just saying you don't have to become the founder member of Hell's Granddads. I'm frightened I'll come home and find you taking pot shots out of the window with an air rifle. You'll drive me demented.
Thought you already were.
I'm only reading a book.
Ah, but do dead squirrels gather nuts?
I haven't a clue. God, I'm tired.
Yes, you do look bloody awful.
I've felt like this for 3 days now.
You look bloody awful a lot longer than that. I tell you what, I've got a nephew who's an administrator down the local loony bin. I could arrange for you to meet him.
Thanks, but no.
Why not?
Do dead aardvarks climb mountains? You know what, Norman? I fell asleep during bullseye this afternoon. Suppose that goes without saying. Anyhow, I had that dream again. Only this time at the checkout, there was Jeffrey Archer dressed up as a complete prat. I suppose that goes without saying as well. Do you have dreams? Of flying high above the rainforests? Or appearing in a David Attenborough documentary and biting his finger off? Or a Ted in a cage and you feeding him packets of trill? Why don't you say something? You'd have thought in this house you'd at least learn to say bloody builders. I know what I'll teach you. No more kippers. Right, after me. No more kippers. No more kippers. No more kipper. Later.
Bloody builders.
What now?
They moved the pile of corrugated iron. I had to take old Pete all the way down the road to where they got those potholes. And do you know, he walked round every bloody one.
How unreasonable.
Well, people shouldn't claim that they're short-sighted if they're not.
Oh, dear. You'll just have to booby-trap the site foreman's hut now.
Less of the smart-ass remarks and put the kettle on.
It's not surprising I see you in a Hitler uniform.
Pardon?
Nothing.
What? What? It's this dream again, isn't it? What am I doing then, dressed as Hitler?
You're the checkout girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Yes, I would be. God, I live all through the war and then you go and dress me up as bloody Hitler. I was nearly killed in the Blitz.
Well, it's not my fault the Luftwaffe nearly dropped a bomb on you.
It wasn't the Luftwaffe who nearly killed me. It was Ada Pritton's dad down their bomb shelter. How was I to know it was going to be such a short blackout?
See, you haven't changed.
I did once dream I was making love to Sarah Ferguson. But when I woke up, it turned out I was just lying on my hot water bottle.
I imagine the experiences aren't dissimilar.
I wonder if that's treason. I've got you fixed up, by the way.
Fixed up?
Yeah, see a shrink tomorrow.
What?
My nephew put me onto him. He's doing research on recurring dreams, so he'll see you for free.
Ted, I do not have psychological problems.
Plenty of people who are perfectly sane go to see psychiatrists.
And come out completely bonkers. No.
Right, well, there's gratitude. God, I sweat blood for you. I go to all the trouble to get you an appointment, and what do? Turn me down and dress me up as Ruddy Adolph. And you even try to turn my parrot against me. Don't think I didn't hear what you were trying to teach it when I came in the door. You'll be joining in trying to pull my house down next. And what is wrong with kippers? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I give up. Look, thank you for trying to help, but I really don't want to see a shrink. This dream may be getting me down, but I'm not... Amazing. It's finally spoken.
Hey?
The parrot, Ted. It said bloody builders.
No, it didn't.
But it was as clear as anything.
No. You must have imagined it. Never said a word.
What?
Must be the strain and the stress.
He really didn't?
Not a dicky bird.
Where's his appointment for?
Tomorrow, 2:15.
I think maybe I'll take it. Gotta have a kip. Dreams or not.
Clever bird.
We have come because we need your help.
Reptilian with tongues?
It's all true. I've seen it, Chris.
You people killed my boy!
The operation is working perfectly.
Why didn't you warn me?
I didn't know whose side you were on. The human will is tougher than we bargained for.
The state of martial law will be most helpful at this time.
The war is just beginning.
V starts Monday at 9 on Forces TV.
With Vodafone's half-price and limited SIM-only offers, you can get unlimited mobile data from just £11 per month for the first 6 months. Keeping the UK connected. Vodafone.
Introducing
Gordon's Limone Siciliano.
Okay, Gordon's Sicilian Lemon.
Questo drink è delizioso.
Does this look blooming tasty or what?
È nuovo
And it's brand spanking new.
e di ottima qualità.
And, top notch. New Gordon's Sicilian Lemon. Shall we?
For one young couple, 94 seconds were about to change everything. Soon, they had to sell past loves to fund their new love. Life got interesting. And just as they got the hang of things, they spent another 94 fateful seconds together. Buy, sell, eBay.
This is a message from the government. Coronavirus is a national emergency, life-threatening for people of all ages everywhere in the UK. To help save lives, stay home. Only go outside for food, health reasons or work, but only if you cannot work from home. Stay home. Anyone can get it, and anyone can spread it. Stay home. Protect the NHS frontline staff working to save lives.
It's not all right when intimacy is stolen from a relationship. It's not all right when you can't be close to someone you love. Can't make love. It's not all right. It's arthritis. It's time to speak out. Join us at Versus Arthritis.
Sorry, mate. Direct line already gave me a shout.
What? Don't ask. Thank you.
What?
Duke Boys is coming back to life.
You're in big trouble now.
This is your leader, Sheriff Roscoe Beat Coltrane.
Up to us.
You coming too?
What do you think?
I'm gonna catch myself a couple of rustlers.
Forget the women and children. I'll go and play. What are we waiting for? Not much.
The Dukes of Hazzard, weeknights at 6 on Forces TV.
Hello. You're...
James Shelley. Your receptionist told me to wait in here.
Oh, yes, James Shelley. Absolutely right. On the money. Spot on. Ha. I'm Dr. Peter Smith.
Shouldn't you be called Egelhofer or something?
Yes, I should, without a doubt. Sigmund Weisfuller, Stanislaw Winkelstein, Gottfried Kloppenhoffel-Waffel. I won't be here, I can tell you. I'd have made a fortune, an absolute fortune. Now, sit down. Tell me a problem.
Well, I haven't really got much of a problem.
Really? Lucky you.
It's just that I keep getting this recurring dream.
How fortunate. It's my speciality. Smith or no Smith. What I don't know about recurring dreams, you could write down on, well, something really rather small. Go on.
Well, I'm in this supermarket checkout with this full trolley.
What's in it?
Well, to start off with, food. I seem to remember cans of baked beans, fruit juice, bread, and I think some frozen raspberries.
And what's the name of this supermarket chain?
It's our local gateway.
They sell frozen raspberries there, do they?
I think so.
And you can't get them for love or money in my local place. Well, where is your supermarket? Is it anywhere near Fulham?
Is this relevant?
No, absolutely not. You don't know if they do those little meringue things, do you?
I haven't a clue.
Oh, sorry. Tell me about your dream, please.
Well, I stay where I am, but the checkout gets further and further away.
Like childhood.
Eh?
It gets further and further away, like the moment of birth. The ultimate trauma. Nobody wants to be born, Mr. Shelley.
I'm beginning to see why.
Birth, death, sex. They're all similar in a way. All a sort of climax achieved after hours of effort.
Hours?
Seconds in some cases. I find that thinking of a British rail sandwich helps, don't you?
Aren't you wandering a bit off the point here?
Oh, sorry. No instant solutions, not in a case as serious as yours.
Serious? So far I've only told you I have a dream that I'm in a supermarket.
The recurring dream, my dear Mr. Smith.
Shelley.
Shelley. Is always a sign of severe mental imbalance.
You don't by any chance have recurring dreams, do you?
That's the theme of my new book, actually, and it's true, undoubtedly. Historically, you'll find that all the greatest head cases had repetitive dreaming patterns. Rasputin, for instance, did you know? He repeatedly dreamt he was a banana.
Frozen or tinned?
And Queen Victoria always dreamt her teeth were falling out.
Queen Victoria wasn't mad.
She must have been. It's the whole point of my theory. Sorry, your dream, Mr. Shelley. You're in this queue. Anything else?
And I've got this trolley, but now it's full of bricks.
Ah. Aha. Are you at the moment engaged in a sexual relationship with a much older woman?
No.
Oh. I am. It's not worth it, I can tell you. Don't get involved. Pain piled upon disappointment, misery upon humiliation. Anyway, you're in this queue, so go on. Sorry. Hello? And I hope you die too, you bitch. It's my wife.
That's all right, then.
We've been going through a bit of a bad patch, but things are beginning to sort themselves out now.
Oh, good.
So, your problem, Mr. Shelley...
Well, I'm beginning to think that compared to certain other people's, it's really rather small.
No, I don't think it is. Shall I tell you what I think your dream means?
I can't wait.
It's a sort of prenatal pilgrimage, a return to the womb.
Ah, I thought it might be.
We all yearn for that, don't we? To be curled up safe, away from all this. To be somewhere snug and secure and warm. Have you at any point in your life ever been conscious of trying to return to the womb?
Yes, when I was about 16.
And something prevented it, didn't it?
None of the girls would go that far. Now, look, you've obviously got problems of your own, but there's no point in ascribing them to me.
Are you casting doubt on my skills as a psychiatrist?
Yes.
I know. It's because my name is Smith, isn't it? If I was called Clappenhoppel-Wopple, I'd have consulting rooms in Mayfair with a brass plaque on the door, but instead I get the dregs down here. Do you know how long it is since I had a decent schizophrenic? You know what I had to put up with? Maladjusted bloody children. Jane's 11. She's mindlessly destructive and can't read. What am I supposed to do? Get her a job on the Sun? Have her humanely destroyed? I don't care. My private life's in tatters. My wife insults me so often, my children grew up thinking you bastard Peter was one word. They hate me. Everybody hates me. God, I think I'm going to kill myself. Anyway, that's enough of me. When would you like to make your next appointment?
So, what are you going to add next, then? Japanese coach party arriving?
No, I'm thinking of knocking down a few houses.
Knocking them down?
Yes, and putting up a hypermarket and leisure centre. Bloody builders.
Ted, you want to stop thinking about these builders, you'll do yourself an injury.
Ah, but can a penguin stop seeing icebergs?
I really don't know.
Anyway, how'd you get on at the shrinks?
Well, the man is a sandwich short of a picnic. In fact, he's most of the hamper short of a picnic. He's a grade 1 listed lunatic.
Well, of course he is. He's a psychiatrist, isn't he?
Then thank you for getting me an appointment.
Well, I don't know. I thought it might help. Being a complete basket case doesn't mean you can't do your job. Look at Prince Charles. Well, I suppose we'll have to find you someone else.
Thanks, but no. Anyway, I'm going back to see him again.
Are you?
Well, he offered me 50 quid if I would, and threatened to commit suicide if I didn't.
You wouldn't want that on your conscience?
I don't know. It was a close decision.
Come in. Looking for Dr. Smith?
Yes.
He's under sedation. Don't worry. Happens regular as clockwork. They keep a bed free for him. You want a cup of tea? I've plenty in the pot.
Oh, thanks.
So, what's wrong with you, then? Let me guess. Manic depression.
No, there's nothing wrong with me.
You're coming to a psychiatrist. There must be something. Megalomania? Paranoid schizophrenia?
No, nothing like that. I'm just helping him with some research. Recurring dreams.
Oh, Mr. Shelley.
How'd you know my name?
He always leaves his notes out. The supermarket, right? And the bricks. How's the return into the womb coming along, by the way?
Not very well. I only booked a one-way ticket. You don't want to believe all he writes down.
Oh, I don't. He couldn't spot a mental condition if it came up in it. What was your dream about again? A queue getting longer.
That's right, Sigmund. Would you like me to lie on the couch and tell you?
Please yourself. Sounds to me, though, like you feel yourself slipping further away from some objective. And the bricks, eh? Do you own a house?
No.
And the chance of you buying one seems to be getting further and further away. And you, given your age, feel a failure. Understandable, really.
Oh, I'll book my cardboard box down the embankment now, shall I?
And something must have brought this on. Have you moved rooms recently? Yes?
A couple of weeks ago.
Something from your new place in the dream? Something that's a problem?
Yeah, my landlord, behind the till.
Behind the till, collecting the rent. There you are, then.
But why is he dressed up as Hitler? Tell me that.
You can't explain everything.
And why do I end up dressed as a nun?
Because everybody else has got houses and you've got none. Oh, admit it, I don't make a bad shrink.
No, you should set up in business.
Oh, no, I've seen what it does to him. That poor Smith is permanently off his rocker. Why do people get like him? All weird and bitter and crazy.
And why, when they do they always sit next to you on the bus? Oh, no, I think the circuitry just gets overloaded.
Yes. And then there's all those rays from outer space seeping into our brains. The Martians, mostly. It's helping them take over the Earth. I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's all these case studies I've been reading. Come with me while I clean Dr. McHugh's next door, if you like. He's got some very interesting kleptomaniacs on file.
Ah.
So this is where your dreams took place?
Yes. Thank heavens they finally stopped. Where did that rabbit come from?
From the rabbit counter.
Oh, no.
Quarter past 7? Bloody builders! Bloody builders! Builders!
More comedy on the way next here on Forces TV.